Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Candy. If you're new here, I want to welcome you, and if you're an old subscriber, I want to say welcome back. I love you guys, and in today's video I will be cooking up a delicious meatloaf. This is going to be absolutely amazing, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I want to say this is your chance to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget guys to like, share, and comment. Now let's jump right into it. Now let's take a quick look at the ingredients I'll be using. Here I have some ground beef. You can use any kind of ground meat that you like, whether it's turkey, chicken, pork, lamb, it's your choice. And I will be using some chicken stuffing. This is the stovetop chicken stuffing in the box. I'll be using that instead of breadcrumbs. And I have here some whole milk. I have 2 eggs. I have some barbecue sauce. I'll be using some creole seasoning, some smoked paprika, all-purpose seasoning, complete seasoning, black pepper, and some steak seasoning. I also have here some onions, garlic, ginger, and some peppers. I have some bell peppers here, and I'll be using some fresh herbs. I have thyme, cilantro, green onions. I have basil and some rosemary. Let's jump right into this recipe. So first things first, you want to heat your milk super hot, and then we will pour it into the chicken stuffing, and we'll let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. That will make the stuffing nice and soft. Next, we'll go ahead and make a small batch of green seasoning. This will season our meat really well, and it will be absolutely delicious, guys. We will blend all the herbs and aromatics, and we will add this to our ground beef. Once everything is done blending, this is how it should be looking. Next, we'll go ahead and season our ground beef by adding our seasonings here. We will add the wet seasoning, and then we'll add the dry seasoning. We will try to incorporate it gently with the fork because we don't want to overmix our ground beef. When you overmix your ground beef, it becomes very dry and it's not as juicy as if you were to, not overmix it. So what we want to do is gently incorporate the seasonings with this fork first, and then we will add the rest of the ingredients and go in with our hands. Next, we'll add our chicken stuffing. This will keep our meatloaf nice and moist, and it also adds great flavor to the meatloaf. Like the flavor that's in the stuffing with the chicken broth and stuff, it is great for this recipe, guys. Trust me, if you try this, you'll never go back to using breadcrumbs and all that other stuff. This is absolutely amazing. Then we'll add our eggs. We'll add our barbecue sauce, and we'll go in with our hands and we will mix it in, just until everything is well incorporated. We don't want to overmix this ground beef. Remember that we don't want to overmix it, so we will mix until everything is incorporated, and then we'll let this sit and marinate for about 1 hour or 2 hours if you have the time. I'll go ahead and make my sides to go with this while it sits, and I'll be back with you guys to show you the next step. So now we'll go ahead and place our ground beef into our baking dish. I did grease the baking dish at the bottom to avoid anything sticking. We'll place the ground beef in here and then we will mold and shape the ground beef into the size and the shape that we desire. Once we're done doing that, we will place this into a 355-degree oven for about 1 hour. Then I'll show you guys the next step. While the meatloaf is in the oven, we'll go ahead and make a glaze for the meatloaf. Here I'll be using some chili paste, some mustard, brown sugar, some ketchup, and some barbecue sauce. Basically, we'll just be combining all the ingredients. We'll mix really well and we'll set aside. Once an hour has passed, we'll now go ahead and add that yummy glaze to our meatloaf. Then we'll set our oven on the boiler. We'll place this back in the oven for about 5 minutes. We just want to cook the sauce a little and, give it that nice caramelization. And then we'll be ready to serve. So after about 1 hour and 5 minutes, our meatloaf is finally done. All I did was garnish with some fresh parsley, and that's it. It's super simple and easy to make, and this is the best meatloaf you will ever have. What you have to do now is let this rest for about 15 to 20 minutes before cutting into it. Once you cut into your meatloaf, this is how it should be looking, guys. Videos do not lie. You are seeing right. The meatloaf is super moist, juicy, and bursting with flavors. It is the best meatloaf you will ever try. Trust me when I say this. Today I'll be enjoying my meatloaf with some seasoned vegetables, some garlic mashed potatoes, and some delicious baked beans. I do hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box, and I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Have a good day and enjoy.